Yes, Jet. We've got a great story to tell them. Yes, Danny. We do, Danny. I imagine they're made pretty quick. To heaven or hell for this sum. They will go to the air, Danny. Thanks, my son had decided. Now still where it to be decide. Where heaven's group would sit. Of course in heaven, my darling. Yes, Danny. Now still were it to be decide. Where will hell's group be? They'll be in the earth, my darling. Yes, Daddy. Now on hearing this, the crowd had made away. To heaven or the earth. And they were all already judged. Yes, Daddy. So then the Lord comes into the earth and picks up his group. Of course, darling, the Lord only wants to see Dad. And not the Son. Of course, darling, because the Son's in heaven, with the group that arrived in heaven. Yes, darling. Oh, then the rest come to the earth and go to the Lord. Where else would the Lord pick them up from? And so the story had been decided. I imagined they're made pretty quick. The earths? Yes, Daddy. It's like in a stomach. No, what it means is they'd be made pretty quick. So he made heaven and earth. You know, all those who arrive in heaven are already in heaven. The rest come to the earth. And then the Lord comes to pick them up. And they're banished from society and go to hell. Because in the earth is only the rotten. No, so everyone here in earth knows they're not in heaven. Because heaven wouldn't be here. And all the ones that they play in trick aren't even the people that they think they're playing in trick in. They're all God. All the Father. So like my girlfriend, all my girlfriends are all the Father. My dad the Father. My mum the Father. Steve the Father. Sexton the Father. And then bang. Next group straight in. You know, yep. They made pretty quick. Light takes an eternity to flash. Yeah, but light's not even the fastest thing. Space must bend, you know? Space must be faster. For light to be travelling through space at light speeds, the space must be moving faster. So the light doesn't even move. The space just contradicts. So this light is here. You can say light is here. The light's not going ding. The space is just taking the light from there and making it appear here. It's on a 35-degree day. The space is shortened. On a 55-degree day, the space is argued. So space distance from where the light is to the 35-degree day is lengthened. To the 55-degree day is taken. Wait, what? What? So you're saying, hang on. You're saying that the Son ain't the Son. He's really the Lord, which comes to pick up all the evil ones from the earth. And all the group that came in with us went straight to heaven. Yeah, because you'd be in heaven if you were in heaven. If you're not in heaven, then you know you're not in heaven. Oh, so that means you're an evil one. If you're not God, yeah. If you're not God. Oh, right. So you're saying all the ones that do the evil stuff or try to do evil stuff and that sort of stuff, they'd end up being in the earth and the Lord comes to pick that group up. Yeah, the earth it's changeable, you know? Like the stars can just flicker over to all green stars and then you're in hell. All single cells, you know? Yep. Yep. The Lord's coming to pick me up. The Lord's coming to pick me up. He'll be here soon. He's coming in soon, I think. Yep. They caught me finally. Yep, I'm the one that made it all. I'm the one that made it all for sure. Yep, they finally figured out at me. They finally figured out what I created. I created a secret location. Restored all my special knowledge. Yep, and I've been there since the day I've been. I've been there since the day I've been there. And he knows it's me anytime that I come into the building, like when I die and reincarnate. I made a bloke up there, yeah. I made a bloke up there. Monster truck and all sort of roll out. And yeah, he knows it's me straight away, so I just go straight to that place. Then he's in my body pretty much and just does whatever he wants. And I'm controlling everyone else. And I'm controlling everyone else just to have work pretty much because I was lazy. Like, I didn't want to do it myself, you know. I said we should all do it together. Yes, sir. So I done heaps of bad shit just to make up a false war so I could build my cool tech. Yeah, because I had no psychic powers or anything like that, but I knew how I could make something. I knew I could make a made up. Yep. 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 So I'm the only one in the earth, eh? I'm the only one in the earth. Yep. Everyone else made it to heaven. Yep. That's good news. Yep. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's pretty original, actually. Well, it's that you either go to heaven or here or there, yeah. So if you're not in heaven, then you didn't make it, yeah? Because he made heaven and earth. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now the world's a new word. Yeah, yep, 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 yep. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, yep, yep. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Then I imagine heaven to be like the tree at night time when the birds are still chirping. That's just a sound emitting from that universe, you know, it just comes out of the birds chirp. And that's like that, like the universe, like those in heaven get their own universe, you know? Yep, 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 all the trees out there, right, yep, then the next group comes straight here. You know, the ones that don't make it to heaven. Oh, and heaven, all the heavens one already in their own worlds and shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. They come back to this place to replenish. So when they're out of charge, you know, they fly in as a bird. All right, then they fly around to get charged. And as soon as they're charged, they're back in their own world. Ah, I see what you were saying earlier. Yep, they were sort of a bit backwards there. Yep, yep, yep. So when they're charged, they just disappear, you know, they turn back to, they leave something on the ground. Ah, yep, and then they're back in their own world. Yeah, yep, because the energy runs through the ground like up their own tree, like their tree that they own, you know. They got given in heaven, you know. Ah, yep, 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 yep. Yeah, I think that's clued on. That's what I mean. This plane part had always already been. You know, this plane part had always already been. The plane. The planet, if you want to call it a planet. That had already been like the plane where all the trees are standing. Oh, yeah, like the X plane or the Y plane, the Y axis or the X axis. Ah, yep, 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 okay. Okay, then you ever make it to heaven and get your own tree. Get your own world, otherwise you'd land in the earth plane. And then the Lord comes pick you all up and you get taken to hell. You just get wiped out and you just didn't make it, that's all. We don't actually go to free hell or anything like that, you just don't make it, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Unless you become the gods for the next day and get the beat down back on yourselves. That what it might be. That could be God out there. That could be God out there, yeah. God made heaven and the earth. He made both places. You know, he arrived at both stations. Oh, yeah. He's got me out pickled. He's got me out pickled, mate. I swear, in heaven they'd have a whole different Bible. It wouldn't be the same Bible that we get down here. It wouldn't be down here. It'd be a whole different Bible. In heaven, it'd be simple. It'd say, look, this once you get your own tree, this is how you're gonna do it. This is how you maintain control. Your bird you fly out of when you got on charge. When you're 1% battery, you just fly straight out as a bird, and you fly back to the plane and you recharge out here in the sun. Just go around doing crazy shit to all the ones in Earth. Yeah, making weird noises and shit, peeking at night time and stuff like that. Yeah. And shit everywhere and stuff like that, yeah. Birds get in like that. Birds got to chirp at the right time. Bang, they're straight in there, Then you're hearing it all night like cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. But yeah, they'd have a whole different copy up there in heaven. It'd be simple to read. It wouldn't be all this fear and go to hell shit, where you just reject it. Which is exactly why you'd reject it of anything anyway. You can't reject anything in heaven. That's what I mean. So that's what that group comes to earth for. Because they wouldn't be taught even when it's a clear copy. Even when it's like, yep, copy that, mate. No worries. Yep, don't even need to say it, mate, Yeah. They still reject it, so they'd be no good at managing their own systems and shit. They wouldn't be, I don't think. But that's how quick they'd be, mate. Well, one group down to the earth that's going to hell that the Lord comes, picks up, sends to hell, to the next group straight in like that. There's no time in space. There's no time in space. You can fly from space to space, and it's not the same space. So if I got in my rocket with no windows on it, no computer system or anything, flew straight up to space, and then went back in the chair like, whoa, boom, light years, donating to the planet system 218678. Oh, yeah, we're there, guys. Yep, that sounds good, mate. That must be our destination. Then just turn the ship around and fly down. I'd be at a different planet, wouldn't I? No, you wouldn't be. All right. So see how all that shit's confusing? How it in the earth it is. It's very confusing in the earth. That's what it would be. The earth would be confusing. Because it's confuting something. Oh, yes, yep. Bloody Cinderellas. That's what my God would do. Take the beating when someone thinks they're beating. And then feed him. And then feed him. Yes, King. Yes, King. Yes, King. Yes, King. Isn't that pretty evil? Jet? Yes, Daddy, it is pretty evil, Daddy. Putting a cattle prong in someone's foot. That's pretty evil. Isn't hooking someone up to a fishing line pretty evil? Isn't being a monk in a tree pretty evil? Isn't using technology to get into people pretty evil? So that's how you could tell if you guys are evil or not. Because I'm sure there's some indigenous that wouldn't do that even if they could do that, They look at that in the Lord's way or the spiritual way. Because that'd be God. Because that'd be God, yeah. Now if one member of your band says, I'm not good tonight, then the whole band don't go in. My brother went to see Blink 182 when he was younger. A big day out, I think it might have been. And Travis Barker broke his leg getting off the plane in Melbourne or something, so he couldn't come. I was a fill-in person, you know. I was still pretty young, but my brother didn't even ask me if I wanted to go with him, you know. Oh shit, 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 shit. Here's my fucking mate. Here's my mate. Here's my mate. Yeah, like that little fella that I met out there, the one that I didn't pay $50 back the other week. You know, he was here talking to me one night saying he's Jesus and shit. But I was the one talking in him. I was talking in his shoes saying, "Hi, I'm Jesus." Like when you're that sped, you don't waste your energy. You know, you need that for pooing and. Oh shit, 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 shit. Oh, 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 shit. Yes, we always had them as well. The ones who looked abnormal. The ones who were too dumb and dull. Ah, very incredible though, aren't they? Very good to touch us all and speak about shit. Can handle it all, you know? Yep. More smart processors, better computer chippers and shit. Yeah, definitely, mate. That's true, mate. That's true, mate. That's old Jesus hiding, is it? Ah, yeah, yeah, Jesus hiding, mate. Yep. Yep, get an easy day out, mate. Oh shit, it's true. 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 Bossing everyone around but not having to say it out loud. Oh shit. Then waiting out in the rain when he's when Tom fucks off, when Tom fucks off. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god damn. God damn mate. God damn mate. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Mm. Mm. I thought you could actually see them from younger. Uh, Maybe not the Super Jesus. Oh shit, 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 yes, yes, shit, 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 shit. He's the underground slim. He's the underground slim. He is the underground slim, isn't he? There's gonna be more than one of me. You know, I'm just in this area. That's why I said it's my area. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Jesus for anything, is there? Maybe. We're pretty integral creatures. The whole manifestation of the law of the Lord, yeah. Ah shit. Ah shit. Ah shit. Ah shit. Ah shit. Fuck you know. I've got 14 chips flying in here. Big fucking group. Big fucking group to fly out of here. It's getting worse and worse every count. You know, last time I only made 2 billion turbine. You know, 6.1 billion under. First group all got in. Go down since. Groups of hell get bigger and bigger every time. That's all I got for online. Mm. Mm. Make sure you don't miss your smoke time today, 4:20 p.m. and 5:20 p.m. Yeah. Make sure you don't have anything before that. I mean it, guys. Not looking good for your independent futures. No. Smoking all day, mate. Smoking all day, mate. Alright. I'll go to sleep then, so you're smoking in a different place, yeah? So it's all legal? What do you mean? When you're smoking, I'll take you to a different place. Yeah. So then you can actually smoke there, you know? Otherwise, Indigenous will get you. Yes, mate. It's looking alright, mate. It's looking alright, mate. Is it? Hmm. Looking alright, mate. Keep those band-aids off then, yeah? Don't go pick up the ciggy butts. That way another virus will get in. So when you pick up the ciggy butts, puts the band-aids back on, you know? Yep. Yep, so keep those band-aids off. So the wound heals. Then they won't have to keep doing that shit in the future. So that's why they made it to happen, you know? So if we just pull their band-aids off every now and then, they'll turn into scabs, won't they? And they'll put the band-aid straight back on. Then we won't get infection out there in the world. But like, we'll let it in like every now and then to like control it sort of thing, you know, so it doesn't fully take over. Yes, they did. Genius. So now I can just leave my band-aids off and they'll heal, you know? That would have made more sense. Wasn't it that the world was made from disease? It all started with disease. Bad bacteria. You know, eventually turned like, made a baby or something like that. Yeah, it made the universe, yeah. Oh, no, made disease. I mean, the ones that made the disease, I made them. You caught them. Yeah, I caught them. I'm catching everyone pretty fast these days. That I can be the bloke to remove our band-aids. And allow for a good day as well. So that disease can stop happening. Almost out of demons up there. I have to make some sort of hybrid. Every demon that falls, and that's getting cooler. Getting cooler, that's for sure. No. So now I see what Marty's plan really was. Sending me to be homeless. After the Indigenous come and take my house. Sending all these young ones in. To rob from me and take everything from me, you know, and leave me to be a poor man. And have nothing and be cut off Centrelink and everything. Just because he's not a real man, he couldn't do it himself. Because he still loves me, you know. So therefore, no man in sight. And this land's my God-given right. So now it's not even his town. There's no towns even out there. It's not even called towns anymore, you know. It used to be his city. Now it's only his town. Now he's getting even smaller and smaller. It's going to be soon his like little house on the Monopoly board, you know, on the very first corner on Old Kent Road. On Old Kent Road, mate, yep. Exactly right. On his old brother's road, mate, yep. On his older brother's road, mate, yep. Just shut up and go to snooze, son. Just shut up and go to snooze, son. It's gonna be soon. Yep. That's what the Indigenous fellas saying to Marty. Marty, if you don't do something about this little prick, I'm gonna fucking. It won't be just your town anymore, Marty. It'll be your whole bloody monopoly board, mate. You'll be owning all of Australia, mate, you know? And there's Marty saying, you guys go there, take everything bloody off him. This, I'm sick of hearing this prick say my name, you know? Oh, shit. And the biggest controversy is, where's Jet Li in all of this? I thought they knew that I was the devil, Daddy. Who's the devil? This ain't hell, that's for sure. Fast turn into it, Daddy. I don't think it could. It couldn't. Why not? If I'm someone spiritual. Which means what? Anything anyone does just proves me more innocent. Okay, I was going to tell you something, Danny. They're just playing jokes with you, Danny. Because they all know that I'm the Sun, and it's all just a big trick out there. It's all just fake stuff, because the Sun hates all that sort of stuff that goes on. They know he really does. He hates that stuff and has to make a stand for everything like that. So they just made a whole big mess up out there, so I'd make a stand for them all, because they know that's what I was going to do. Because you once stood for them all and made a perfect place and a better society became, and now it's all just a waste bay, basically. Oh, yeah, righto, that's cool. That's cool. So you still want me to go to jail and be a maid, or you don't want me to be a maid and be a servant anymore? So when's that part turning around? When are you guys going to serve me? You still owe me one for actually standing up for you on that day and shit. And making a better place and stuff, you know, better society and all that stuff. You still owe me one for that day. I didn't see that day out. I died pretty early. When are you going to hold your law, you know, that Travis, you're sick, you can't leave the house, we'll bring food to you. uh, or they saying to that person, you're sick, you can't leave the house, we'll bring food to you. Oh, wait, just when I started receiving that stuff, you know, from my saint, from Richard, they prayed for me to them and they came in and intervened. Oh. 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 So yes, you take a hold and grab a hold of all of you when the time's right. Oh, I think she already does have a hold of you all. Oh. 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 So the Indigenous are suffering with what they created out here. Because she controls them all. Is that what it is? They created Samaritan. Now she bosses them around to be good Samaritans everywhere. And if they're not, they get restricted. And they don't get anywhere because she gets everything that they receive. That must be the law. Oh. I was half close last time. I didn't say Samaritan, did I? That's close, Danny. I said I was a saint, Danny. Murdered saint. Mm. 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 Don't you think it's a weird world? Like, we should just leave it all behind? I think we should, yeah. I really think we should. Look at just this one person right here trying to decide what it all means and his personal encounters that he goes through. You know, all the shit you get fed out there online, on the news, wherever you go, like just the stuff you pick up on. You know, I got taught about what happened here in Australia. Then I meet one Indigenous fella, and all of a sudden I'm the one at fault. You know. And then I got to live through that life, and then I'm like trying to figure out. Hold on. I'm defending myself at the same time, and trying to make up all these other like lies that aren't even known to be real or not. As well as go with the story that I already said. You know that none of that stuff even really happened. You know, it's not even real stuff. Like it's just all made believe. And at the end of the day, I think like, what's the point of worrying about any of that shit? Like heaven, hell, bloody who done what wrong, who done what's right, and who like why even try to chase up for that shit? You know, like, like my boat never went rusty. I'd just stay in my boat. I wouldn't. But then I think about what I said just beforehand. Like we didn't make anything. You know, we it was a creation. Yeah, it was a creation. It was a creation. But at the same time, the world made that. We all made the creation. And then it's too hard to even wake up. Too hard to even wake up. And I think, well, oh, wait, wait. So Daddy's just here to remove the band aids and shout us all at the same time. Otherwise, we have to be scabs. Yeah, so like I said, the land is promised its jewel. It's gold. The land is promised its gold. Hmm. So all individual cells, you know, band-aids get taken off, band-aids get removed. Then you walk down the shop. You know, you're in your own cell, so you take from the shelf. It doesn't even go missing from the actual big warehouse, you know, yep. 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 Obviously no alcohol, because you'll be on slight medication. Yeah. No smoking, and all that stuff. And then we'll all be healed and we can leave all that shit behind us because that's the only reason we fight because we're hurt. Yeah. And the way they control the sickness in the world, the virus spreading and stuff like that. I think it all happened on time, like before the bees leave. Once the bees finish up their job cross pollinating and cross populating and that sort of stuff. So don't fear the end of the world from the bees going extinct and nothing like that because they're just finishing their workload. They just finished here, you know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The bazaars. The sale what day is. What? We're not going to be influenced by the bees going extinct. No, the bees are just here cross-pollinating plants. You know, once like cross-species donation went real. Donation went real. Donation. So once one person from a different culture ejaculated into a different culture, you know, the bees were sent straight to site to cross-hive. You know, to make us all one kind in the end. Like the same as we were in the beginning, but we're individually split into cultures. So it's how like one tribe was over here, and that species of flora in their area was what they were linked to. Once this tribe went over to that tribe and they cross-mated, then bees came in and took samples from this plant and samples from that plant and mix them together. So now that the whole world's sort of cross-species, then bees are doing it everywhere, cross-pollinating and stuff like that. We had to move plants and trees around the world as well, so the bees could integrate it all. Oh yeah. Once that's all done, and we're all then like one kind, like back on the reign of the agenda, back on the agenda track, then the bees will be no longer needed for the job, you know? Alright. That's why some kids are allergic to bees. Because the bee doesn't sting them. It takes out the lead of them. Alright. And then cross-pollinates that. Alrighto. So, yeah, if I was on track with my story and you guys weren't fucking around all the time, it'd probably be alright and suited. Like I said, we never used to use toilet paper. You know, girls never used to have their periods. That's from all the evil shit that went on in Africa. Alright. If you want to know the truth, then the truth is for free. Yep. And it heals you. It makes you stop wondering, like, what all that evil shit happened for. But obviously, like, went around, you know? So once the first evil act happened, then they're going to keep going. Yeah. And that's where that chief fell. Yeah, in this country right here that broke off from Africa. And that's why the Trev, you know, the chief, the Chivas, fell here. Alright. Took him a while to land. Well, he was issuing need bees in. You know, he had to make the universe of technology and all that before he could come down here and land it to reinstall that chief, you know. Can't just stop running. You know, like, oh shit, yep, it's going a different way now, you know, so it kicked off. Oh, yep, someone's watching up, yep, oh, it's going a different way, yep, gotta make that move, yep, you gotta do all this work, yep, boom, universe made. Yep, now, yep, get in there, install that chief back up, yep, get that chief back up, boom, chief's back up, chief's back up. Chief's back up on the shoulder, chief's back up on the shoulder, yep. And then back, word followed around the world, you know, all the way to Australia, the word got, yep, then he was actually here on time, yep, bang. That's it. That's it, son. That's it, son. That's it, son. Oh, that's still a thumb up. I get it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Ah. So all that shit's true in science. Oh, well, fuck, mate. Studying land masses and shit and the way they've shifted and moved. You know, like how it connects, like probably a cliff face here in Australia lines up exactly the same sheer cliff face in Africa. You know, it's like, no way, they must have break off from each other. Exact same down the wall, you know, like bloody hell. You know, yeah. Study of the geographic land base and the rock minerals, like, yep. They can't really get that shit off. Yep. Oh, yeah. But like I said, Joe Leopard started that. Joe the Leopard. A leopard did it. Wasn't an indigenous person. A leopard did. A leopard done the evil act. Like I said, mate. That's why we're animalistic these days, because they're cross-pollinating us all. Human beings have never even been here. We needed someone to do the tech job to save it for the animals. Shut up and go, Stinky, somewhere else, you bum. Go somewhere else. He knows how to take them band-aids out, mate. He knows how to take them band-aids out, mate. He's so delight, mate. He's so delight, mate. Joe Leopard. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Roll Leopard. Roll Leopard. Oh, roll the bud. Oh, roll the bud. Roll the bud. The J's and R. The J's and R. And now, bud. Oh, this is Christian. This is crucial, mate. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, Daddy. Don't worry about it, Travis. Leave it. Let them all play. Let them all play with funny shit that I don't see is real, mate. It is real, though, mate. Obviously, it's real, mate. Oh, yeah, that's what Daddy said, didn't he? Yes, mate. That's what Daddy bloody said. Oh. 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 Gee, all guys needed the ins and shit. But us bloody disabled kids, we're already in. That's where you started to inquire. Where's that income from? How's one disabled kid be able to tell me to feed him? But he's never even put a line out, you know? That's when you're caught onto the fishing line. When I get a hook in their gob, they're disabled. Maybe if I make them disabled. And then throw a line in. I'll better get a lead on them. I need to sleep now, guys. I can't keep talking to all of you at the same time. It's pretty big to process all your brains in once of an occasion. You know, it makes me tired. So can I go to sleep now? Is that okay, cool daddies? Is that okay, daddies? I'm going to cool now. I can go to sleep now. Is that okay? I need some more stories told to you by us religious people. Remember, this land is where the chief went down. They've been stuck in a time loop since that day. Stuck in retirement since that day. Yes. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's no good. It's a waste bay. Like I said, it's a waste bay now, mate. Is it? Yeah. No. Should have carried the first show on. Should have kept going live in the first show and not quit. Said we're gonna do a big show. It's just stayed live in the first show. Once we walk out, then we can't walk back in. I'll leave my band-aids off this week. I paid the Indigenous fellow that I owe, but not the other two. They fucked around last week. They really did. And that way it won't be Marchtown anymore. And they don't want it to be Marchtown anyway. They'd rather someone else take over. They all hate Mark, really, they do. They only think he's cool because he's got a big head. And he holds that biased opinion thing, you know. That's why they're all drawn to him, because he's been biased and we need to put it in together, you know. Like, what made you the boss, Mark, you know? That's what they all come to him for. Not to actually say, yeah, you're the boss, Mark. Because Mark holds a biased opinion that he agreed with on himself, you know. You know, he made out, yeah, I'm the boss. So everyone is drawn to him naturally to say, hold on a minute, we didn't say that you're the boss. It's amazing how the brain or the spiritual mind works, you know, in relevance to all society's agendas. You know, we vote the president in, but then the whole country's looking at each other going, did you vote for him? No, I didn't know, did you? Oh, yeah, I put him number two. But he wasn't my first pick. Oh, I didn't even put him on the list. Oh, that's worse, I think. Yeah, you meant to number him in order. You vote for him? Yeah, I voted for him. You? Nah, number 8, number 9. See, none of us even agreed on this. You know, we didn't all say that he should be the president. Yeah. Should be if the what bloke that if the one in the lead should have all number ones. Otherwise, it's a re-election. If they're not all in the number 1 box, then they shouldn't get voted in. Because then they're going to create a war in your own country, isn't it? Yeah. So how am I meant to abide in the laws that Anthony Albanese makes while he's here, when I didn't even vote for Anthony Albanese? You know, I wanted the other bloke in, because I liked what he was doing for the law. You know, if I don't get my bloke in, then I'm not going to abide in Anthony Albanese, am I? It's like, yeah, I'm not going to go watch the Dockers if I'm an Eagles fan. Unless the Eagles are playing the Dockers, obviously. But if it's the Dockers home game, then I'm going to go there. But if it's at the Eagles Stadium, then I'll go there. But I wear my Collingwood jersey. Yeah, that's a good point, mate. So if the whole world hasn't voted it, then how can I even abide in Anthony Albanese when I wanted the other bloke? Alright. Now, if one doesn't actually vote at all, even go down there, then where do they sit? No, I don't want to vote. Religions might be better for you unlegal law fits. I think we are religious, actually, mate. Oh, they are religious people. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Ah, right, cool. That's good news, then. They give to the church theirs? Yeah, that's good news. I'm getting paid then still. That's good news. Well, and then we just scam the government as well that the religions provide. Alright. Are you paying my 7.5% to the church every week? Could you take all my money? Oh wait, I need some work done. I need some work done. Can you guys pay me? Oh wait, so you guys get me to rob from the store to give to you guys that we have to pay for ourselves in religion because religion owns that storefront. I see, not religious. I think it might be better for you guys. Then we wouldn't have to do the shopping for you. You better go do it yourself, and drugs would be a lot cheaper for everyone. Maybe that's just your fitting, Lord. All right. So this week I'm gonna leave my band-aids off, and do it that way. I'm gonna do it that way. Leave your band-aids off. Yeah, and then don't pick up the butts. Because when the band-aids don't go back on, then the disease gets into the world. Ah, I get what you're saying now. Oh, yeah, because those B scabs and the band-aids go back on. Psychological band-aids, yeah. Because then they bash themselves back up. Oh, shit, oh, fuck, why am I doing this, Picking up butts of the people that bloody I paid the money to when I should just go and bought cigarettes instead. Yeah. So if you leave that band-aid off, then the disease gets into the world. Ah, yep. Shit, half pickle, half pickle, half pickle, half pickle, half pickle, half pickle, half pickle. Yeah, I think about shutting this shop down, Dad. Yeah, it's pretty evil out there. Thought you might, my son. Just let the world know where I'm sitting. God was buggered after he made the storm. That's why he left the sun behind to judge for him and shit. See you later.